You're about to hear, we swear, the best star rappers of the year. So, cheerio, yell, scream bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Good evening, Big Easy Fantasy Football League. Welcome to the Doug and Doug Show. I am your host, the original, the commissioner, the unconsequential Doug. And this right here is my co host,
Doug.
There you go. And we are going to give you a recap not only of this week's or last week's games, but all the games in the playoffs after the bye all the way to the championship. And then we're going to take a look at our season. And we're going to give some shout outs to the shout outables. And we're going to give some all shits to the all shittables. And then we're going to give some attaboys to the attaboyables. But then we're going to bring Messy Jesse in to do his thing with Jesse's Corner. We've been chasing that dude all season and can't catch up with him. But we're going to find out why when we get to him. All right? All right? So, Doug, look here, man. I'm suited and booted. I'm ready for.
I am not.
I'm a commissioner, man. I'm a commissioner. I'm
Yeah,
the man with the
to do your
microphone.
thing.
I got my salt and pepper flowing. I got my suit and my boot on, and I'm ready to do my thing. And if I need 6 minutes, I'm on. Let's roll.
All right. Look, I feel it, man. And I know this is what I was bringing in. It seems like you're on another level, but I still got a little hater vibe in me. So I still feel, the hate what's going on. It was a good matchup, good year, but man, I'm still a little salty about what's happening.
Well, I'm happy about a new year coming up, but 2024 was the year of hate for me. And I got some hate that I got to get out. But for the most part, I'm fly, you can't deny. And as Uncle Ben's daddy would say, or Benson Backbreakers would say, he would say, "Oh, swoovy doo ass Doug Blanchard." Yes, I'm swoovy doo.
All right. Well, without any further ado, Mr. Swoovy Doo, let's get into this first matchup. Now, this is right after the bye week. Benson Backbreakers and Mullins. The real name is Crafts Back Massage Emporium.
Mullins, here's the deal. Whenever Mullins struggles with his names, he struggles on the field. It's kind of like you can't fly the plane if you didn't get into an argument with your wife the night before, or if your kid's acting out in school, or if you've been drinking. You know what I'm saying? Mullins, you can't, your team don't perform, man, if you ain't got your name down straight. You hear me? Mullins, we had big hopes for you, man. The extremely whites, we thought they were going to prevail, but they did not.
They did not at all. They walked in like they was going to do something all hype, like, there's a little swag walk on. And again, the name just, I don't know if it confused you as much as it confused me, if it confused Mullins' team as much as it confused us. It just kind of caught him off guard a little bit. And you know what Benson Backbreaker said? I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that by not only using Brian Thomas and Amon-Ra St. Brown, but I'm going to give me a little tush push in on the Jalen Hurts and ended up winning. So Amon-Ra, I think, had 36. Brian Thomas Jr. had 33. Jalen Hurts had 31 coming in and helping out in that
Sound
case.
Like he had a trifecta. He had a trifecta on Mullins. And Mullins, look here. Even the white dudes didn't understand what you was doing with this name. And you know what? Quiet as it's kept, I don't think Mullins understood what he was doing with this name change.
I don't think he knew what he was doing either. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It didn't help out. And to put it this way, none of his players got over 30 points. He actually had somebody throw up a goose egg who actually played in the game. So you're never going to win with that. I learned that the hard way in my matchup against Mullins. So, again, Mullins, I don't know what that was, but maybe you can come back, regroup for next season. Yeah. Benson Backbreakers breaks another back as he tries to get him a championship after starting, 10-0, I think it was?
Yeah.
After starting 10-0, he tried to get him a championship.
Boom.
Now, the person that came in out of nowhere.
Let me also say this about Mullins. Hey, Mullins, if you got any questions, man, just call me, man. I'm going to help you with that name, right? Just call me. Now, go ahead on. Come on, let's talk about Skiggy and No Smoke.
Yeah, man. Skiggy came out of nowhere, as you know better than everybody, to get that last spot. He was chilling at the bye week, doing his thing, and then all of a sudden he ran up against No Smoke, who had a hell of an outing before.
Lamar you see what
Jackson,
I'm doing right
here? Yeah, he creeping.
You see what I'm doing? I'm the last horse in the Kentucky Derby, and all I'm doing is passing. I'm passing one horse at a time. One horse at a time. Boom, here we go. Here we go. One horse at a time. Until what? Till I get to the top. That's Skiggy, man.
Yeah.
And Skiggy has some help. He has some help.
He did.
You and Matthew helped him.
All right, we were not the only people that you lost to, so a lot of people helped them. All the other 7, 8 people that you lost to.
I didn't lose to no. I don't give a damn how many people I lost. I wasn't supposed to lose to you and Matthew, and a damn sure wasn't supposed to lose the way I lost. Now I told you 2024 is a year of hate. Don't make me bring out too much hate on you and your brother, your nephew brother, your cousin brother, whatever he is. All right, come on, go ahead.
All right, man. Well, look,
I'm back to Smokey.
No Smoke thought he was going to do something, but then, man, as soon as I saw that the Cowboys defense was your second top player, you know what this is right here?
Writing is on the wall?
This right here. Yeah, the writing is on the wall. You damn right. They's drawing all over the wall. It's not going to be a good outing for you. And they only got 19 points. So you had Lamar Jackson with 45. Dallas Cowboys defense with 19 and nothing else in between there. Cooper Kupp had 0. He was out there on the field. Again, it don't work like that. But Lamar Jackson, he over there looking for help.
They haven't learned yet. And you know what else I'm gonna say about No Smoke? It was smoky up in there. It was. I mean, they brought back the smoking side of the restaurant for you, No Smoke, because they was like, hey, look, this No Smoke stuff ain't working. We need some smoke up in here. And you know what Skiggy brought? Smoke.
Yeah. He did.
184 to 127.
That's the most I've seen. And I think this whole year was the most I've seen. Devontae Adams just was running over folks just like he did that report.
Ran over the cameraman.
Points. Yeah. James Conner had 35 points. And here's the crazy part. His defense had 20 points. The Bengals defense had 20 points. So while the Cowboys was your second highest score, the Bengals ain't even nowhere near his second highest score.
And whooped your natural ass.
Yeah. The 184.
Beat you like you stole something. Beat the brakes off your ass.
Yeah. 184. Even Snoop was surprised.
Look at that.
Saw that. So,
man, when Snoop raised his glasses up like that, man, so he can show you them red eyes, you know that's
that's how you know.
That's how you know. That's how you know right there.
Yeah. So look, team 8-5, about to go to the championship. So, little recap. Trash, get fresh crew. Team got out. Good try, Mullins. That was just a whooping that you took right there. But it's all good. Y'all got one last chance. Last game of the year, Skiggy, Benson Backbreakers for all the marble. You got your ring. You got your cash money. This is what you are fighting for. And they got excited about it, and so did we. But before we tap into all of that, I want to give you a little wrap up of what happened during the season. Little season wrap here. So
yeah.
We had the final standings. Yeah, little final standings here, so you can see, the points for, points against, points for a game, points against a game, the differential, all this good stuff. Your record, you can check that out. You can go look at your stats. But two things that I wanted to point out here is, one, come on, H.U. Bison. What you doing all the way down there? You supposed to have won the draft. You was an A. You all the way down there. Ain't got but 2 wins all season. What you doing so low on the list? Yeah,
hey,
I was right next to you in the playoffs, but still, that ain't good.
Let me check my watch, because it's been about 9 minutes and you already on H.U. Bison. Already, man. We ain't been 10 minutes into this and you lighting H.U. Bison up, man. That you get no respect. If you was Birdman, you'd be in here, H.U. Bison, talking about something. Put some respect upon my name.
Yeah, well, boy, here, look, I can't put no respect on his name, because look at this. If you look down everything, he has 1209. That's the third lowest the whole season in points for, and he has 1431 points against. He got the most points against, so people just be whooping up on him, and he don't show up at the same time. I don't know what else to say about that. But one good thing that I could point out of all of this is that most people who drafted CMC first overall, that whole season was over by the second week. Charlotte ended up coming back to draft dynasty, had a good showing towards the end of the year, had a push, almost made the playoffs. After that,
You know what Charlotte
debacle
did?
of CMC. What she did?
Charlotte made adjustments. That's what you do when you
Yeah.
run in the friend. You make adjustments. When you got your first half going and you went to the locker room and they whooping your ass, you went in and say, okay, look, we getting our ass whooped. And then what does the coach always say? When we go back out there, the score is 0-0. You got to win this half. That's what Charlotte tried to do. And she won the second half of the season. She just didn't win it enough.
She did.
Good job, Charlotte. We're proud of you. You starting to really come along on this fantasy football thing. Well, go ahead. Let's talk about somebody else.
Yeah, great job. Yeah. Well, here I wanted to take another little viewpoint at it because I know everybody got the little draft.
Are we going back
grades
to HU Bison again?
Well, I mean, look, it's just alarming. You see right here at the front, he was supposed to be first. He was supposed to finish first in the whole year.
Yeah,
Look at it.
yeah, I
He's
see that.
trending
I
down
see that.
15 spot. Look at HU Bison. Went from
Dang.
1 to 15. Shame on you. Shame. Damn shame.
Hey,
pull out
shame
the
on you. I'm
anniversary.
Gumby, damn it. I'm Gumby, damn it. Shame on you.
That was terrible, man. So, like you said in the very first recap, man, if Jimmy got an A, then I don't want no A. I don't know what that A means. If that
All right,
means
well, you
everybody
see
must be
it.
getting
This
an
what
A.
it mean right here. This what it mean right here. If
Yeah.
Jimmy got an A, it means
Yeah.
if you with him, you coming in 16th place. So I rejected my A and I said, look, I got to make some changes, man. And I was almost down there with him, but I managed to come out a little bit ahead.
Yeah, you did. You did. Another person that, like, as we can see here, is literally the juxtaposition of it. You got HU Bison over here going from worst to first to worst, and you got Skeegee going from worst to first, if you will.
Come on,
getting up here
Skeegee.
and
Come
look
on,
at that.
Skeegee.
That is, look, it's all, AKA the draft. Really, it matters, but at the same time, like what you just say, it's adjustment. It's how you play the game throughout the season, and you got to have a little bit of luck fall your way as well. It all plays a part in there together. Very
Well,
last thing that I
spoke to
wanted to hit
Skeegee,
on. We got
and Skeegee said the trade where he got that boy from Green Bay is really what made him come to life that last quarter of the season. Because when that trade hit, he said that
Okay.
joker was running like a scalded dog, like a runaway slave with some pork chops.
Okay, I don't remember that. Who did he get again?
What's the boy's name? Is it Jaden Reed? Is that his name? And he traded. I'm gonna tell you who he traded with. It was a big trade. We can go back and look at it. He traded with Matthew. Matthew gave
okay.
him a running
Yeah.
back, and I can't remember what else he gave him, but the running back was the lick.
Okay, so it's all about making your in-season moves as well. All right, makes sense.
Making
Well,
adjustments.
last thing
Making
to cap off-
adjustments.
Yep, the adjustments. So last thing to kind of cap off the superlatives of the season, just wanted to tap into your scoring leaders. On the quarterback side of things, you got your projected MVP. I think he need to be the MVP, Lamar Jackson, for what he's
That boy
been
bad.
doing.
That boy good.
Yep, he had 513 points. Joe Burrow 472 points, and Josh Allen with
Rittenhouse
439
son.
points.
Rittenhouse son.
Yeah, Rittenhouse's son. Yeah, I forgot Rittenhouse's son. Yeah, so these are your top three quarterbacks. Running backs, we had Saquon Barkley hopping over people backwards. He should have been more first. He could have had 6 more touchdowns without the damn tush pushing that everybody was doing. Derrick Henry over there about to get him a ring potentially with the Ravens, the way that they've been running. Saquon had 413, Derrick Henry 378, and Jahmyr Gibbs with 335. And he got a chance to go a little bit more.
Who is that? He's not Knuckles? He's Sonic.
No, he's Sonic. Yeah, that's Sonic.
Yeah, that's Sonic. Okay.
Yeah, so that's
Knuckles
Sonic
is David
and Knuckles.
Montgomery.
Yeah, who's hurt. So that's gonna be a little tough for them. You got your Triple Crown potential winner here in Jamar Chase as the receiver. So you got Joe Burrow as the second best quarterback. You got Jamar Chase as the receiver, and they're not going to the playoffs because their defense is trash. It's crazy to see how that kind of pans out. Justin Jefferson coming in second. That was also a get your own switch guy. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown with Benton Backbreakers. For that,
Jamar Chase was for no smoke.
Yeah, he did have him. Your tight ends. Hey, look, Mullins, this is your area.
Brock
This is where you
Bowers,
thrive,
man.
Mullins.
Ooh-wee. I got to give it up for Brock Bowers, man. He broke. Now, I'm going to say this. He broke Mike Dicker's all-time receiving yards record for a rookie, okay? First season. But here's where I disagree with this season, right? You can't give somebody the same accolades for an 18-game season that somebody did in 14 games. Mike Dicker received.
It wasn't even like he did in 16. It was 14 games that he did.
14 games. And it took Brock Bowers 17 games to get there. 17 games, which means he wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have broke no record. So why are you giving it to him now? Go on and crown him if you want to crown him. Shit. We know who he is.
Yeah.
He ain't breaking no Mike Dicker's record when Mike Dicker was a rookie playing for the Chicago Bears. Y'all better recognize. Okay, go ahead. I'm done.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that one. Nah. But I was just saying, this is Mullins' area. You know, the exciting whites with Brock Bowers, George Kittle, and Trey McBride.
Yeah, ain't no black tight ends that did anything worth a damn. What about the skin? What's the boy name? Skittles. No, Skittles, Pickett, Skickett. What's his name? Play for Atlanta. What's that boy name?
Oh my goodness, Kyle Pitts.
That's it.
Yeah, no, terrible. He's not even top on here. So I'm actually.
What about Tony Gonzalez?
You got 1, 2 retired, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are you
9,
sure he's retired?
10. Yep. Out of the top 10 tight ends, one black one, and he was on your team, Jonnu Smith.
Yeah. Well, I know about him. Yeah. But what about my boy, man? What's that boy name? Shoot. What's his name? Played for Seattle, man. He played for Seattle. He tight end. What's his name? He was pretty good. The brother.
Noah Fant?
No. That ain't his name. He played for Seattle and he played for the Saints. What his name is?
I don't know.
Man, look, I ain't talking. You don't even know football, Johnson? Man. Come on, go to the next one. Go. Who?
You don't know his name. I said Juwan Johnson.
I'm old, man. That's why I don't know names. I got a reason. Come on. Go to the next one.
All right. You got your defense. Broncos held it down. Vikings second. Eagles in third. And then lastly, as you think, we talk about this all the time. These dudes are way more important than you think.
That's right.
These guys
How many points did Chris Boswell get?
Your fancy. Man, Chris Boswell ended up getting 188 points. He averaged 11 points. But Brandon Aubrey, 11.1. Brandon Aubrey averaged 11 points. Cameron Dicker averaged 10.2 points. So anytime you had either one of these guys, you guaranteed to at least get 10 points out of them. That's crazy.
Man, that's huge.
And that's
man.
solid. That's a good thing for you.
You know what that is?
So
These are scales right here.
188.
These are scales. You know what the kicker is? Tip the scale.
Yeah. See,
that's a win.
The only issue, though, I don't know if this was strategy or if this was an accident, but check out the manager of Brandon Aubrey and Cameron Dicker. It's Bo Charlotte. Charlotte got both of these guys. She got two of the top 3 kickers in the league are both on her team. I don't know if it was like just lined up, it just happened to line up that way, or she grabbed them, didn't want to let them go. But anyway, so that's what we have for our approaches for the season. And then I've been trying to find this dude forever, and he's in your house and we can't find him. So I had to go back and pull up some archives.
Jesse always in something, man, doing something, going somewhere, being somebody, So what we got?
Yeah, I couldn't end the year without having a Jesse's Corner, so I had to, get the archives out. So, I'm gonna just act like this is real and this is going on like in real time. So, hey, man, Jesse, what you think about, the matchup? You got the championship with Benson Backbreakers and Skiggy. Give me your thoughts on Benson Backbreakers.
Benson Backbreakers are Uncle Ben's daddy.
He is gonna have to prove which one he is. He will have to prove that. That is gonna be a big thing. Is it going to be the Uncle Ben's daddy?
Profound.
Yeah, we don't know who's going to show up this week. So that is a good observation, Jesse. What about Ski?
Did that Tiger go, Tiger?
He did. He went all the way, Tiger. 184 points of Tiger. He went in on being a Tiger. And I think the momentum might carry him to continue to go Tiger. So we'll keep an eye on that. But man, Jesse, where you been at, man? I've been trying to find you. Been trying to figure out what's going on. The people are clamoring for you. We need you in this recap, man. So what's up? Been looking for him. I reached out to his agent, and Reaching back out to me with this
I
video.
had something busy to do, though.
Yeah, say it again.
I had something busy to do.
You had something busy to do.
Yes.
Well, there you go, man.
Okay, it's something
Just-
busy to do.
Jesse working on his NIL for the Park District. He has something busy to do. In fact, if 2024 was the year of hate, I'm gonna say 2025 is the year of having something busy to do. You know, if you got something
Okay.
busy to do,
All right.
you handling your business. Okay.
All right.
And you know what?
Okay,
I
cool.
got
So
something
Jesse
busy
got
to do.
do.
Shit, I got
All
something
right.
busy to do. Come on,
We
Jesse.
all got something busy to do, man. All right, man. Well, look, I appreciate you, Jesse. All right, Dad. Let's talk about this last matchup. This was
Ooh.
the championship game. This is how it ended up playing out. Skiggy, as everybody probably already knows by now, Skiggy is our champion. But let's take a look at how this played out.
Now, just so y'all know, Skiggy was we call it stick buddy when we was in flight school. We flew together while we were training. So I helped Skiggy pass flight school. And he's using his superb piloting skills now in what he does in every day, i.e. flying for American Airlines. But come on, let's see what you got there, partner.
Yeah, man. You know, Devon A-Chain, he like you said, the piloting skills were there. Devon A-Chain said, "Oh, are we going? All right, let me gear up. It's go time then." He proceeded to have 36 points, you know, to help out, you know, holding the fort down strong for him. And then, you know what? As I was looking into the matchup and I looked over, first of all, Jalen Hurts went down within the first 5-10 minutes of the game, I want to say. So while that was his quarterback, and he started him, that tush push was not available because Jalen Hurts was hurt. And he only had 4.54 points. And then Joe Mixon got stuffed with 8 points. And then Zach Ertz only had 2 points. And Chase McLaughlin only had 7 points. And it felt like that airplane scene where everybody just was coming up to Benson and just like Skiggy just lined up his whole team and was like, all right, man, let's go. Let's go. His whole team was just coming around and just popping that lady. That's what ended up happening in this situation. Yeah. And as it kept going on, we thought, all right, well, maybe it'll get better for Benson. It didn't seem like it was that far apart. Brian Thomas Jr. got 31 points. Chuba Hubbard had 37 points. But Jaden Daniels, out of nowhere, at the end of the game, takes him into overtime, ends up beating the Eagles, ends up getting 44 points, and had to do his little Snoop Soul playing dance because he was hype. He was excited about what happened, and ended up solidifying their playoff move. And at the end of the day, Chuba Hubbard couldn't say nothing, but damn, that's one hell of a pilot over there on that other side. Ooh. And that's what ended up happening, man. Skiggy, congratulations. 165 points. And then like you just cakewalked into there. You pretty much had, what was it, almost 400 points over the course of 2 games in the playoffs.
Yeah,
like,
no.
So,
but so here's what I'm gonna point out to you. If I wouldn't have lost to you and Matthew, right, in them little fluke ass games that we played, my loss to Skiggy wouldn't have even mattered. And Skiggy probably wouldn't even beat me. But I'm happy that he won the championship because guess what? I feel like I won the championship without getting the money in the ring. But that's not a big deal. I feel like I won in spite of all the hate that surrounded me throughout the season. You understand?
Okay, yeah. So I mean, no, but it's all right.
Okay, well, don't nobody care if you understand. So look, so what I want to say to everybody is, congratulations to the champion, Artie Holmes. You know, you did what you do, man. You put your thing down and you made sure they put some respect upon your name. And I'll be sending you a cash payment minus $250. Thank you for re-upping for this year. I'll be sending also Mr. Benson Backbreakers a cash payment minus what? $250 for re-upping this year. And Mullins, yeah, you won't get no cash because thank you for re-upping this year. Now, Benson said, well, what if I don't want to play? I said, well, shit, somebody going to play named Benson Backbreakers if you don't. So you might well go and come up there, man, and work your strings, bro, because you in. And Artie Holmes got to defend his title. That's the way we do this. You understand? That's the way we do this.
Yeah. He does have to defend that title. Quick little recap. He's sitting there chilling during the bye week, strategizing with the rest of the Red Tails. He gets in his fighter jet, slides on past the first, or I guess the second round of the playoffs, and now he's over there,
See
champion
that?
of the league.
Straighten up and fly
Congratulations,
right.
Tuskegee.
Straighten up and fly right. That's the motto of the Tuskegee Airmen. And look here, you know who else had that motto, man? That boy that was selling them vacuum cleaners, man, Chris Gardner. Chris Gardner used to get up every day
All right,
and say,
man.
straighten up and clean up right. You know, he would get the vacuum cleaners out when he was doing them demonstrations, and he would say, who want a vacuum cleaner? I know it looked like some kind of bone density machine, but really it's a vacuum cleaner. And he made a lot of sales. That's what he did. What?
Okay, all right. I'll let you have that one. Yeah, the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you everybody for indulging in the shenanigans of the Doug and Doug show this year. It
Now,
was a great time for us. Hopefully, it was a good time for you all as well. Doug, what else you got to say for the people?
well, I'm gonna say this. You know, even though we didn't acknowledge everybody, I'm gonna go and give you a quick rundown on, how important the season is with you being in it. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with my nephew who won last year, Mr. Redeem Team, with that little, non-masculine ring. If we needed to, we was gonna have Russia interfere with your stuff, man, to make you lose. But we didn't need to because you just lost anyway because of the ring you picked. But we glad that you participate. And Matthew, if you can get out the outhouse one time next year, man, that's gonna be good for you, especially if you can do it sometime in the near versus the later part of the season. Also, Matthew, draft right, man. Draft better, play better. Okay, we don't need all this. You schizophrenic, man. When you playing, you got too much on your plate, son. Scale it back a little bit. And then Mullins, we already talked about you, but HU Bison, man, look, give me a call. I might pay your fee myself because without you, I don't think I got a recap. 16-0. If you change your name next season to 0-16. Holler at me. I might cover your fee. All right. Not up for games. Look here. You wasn't up for football games, that's for sure. Maybe you're up for soccer games. I don't know. But we gladly accepted your money, and we'll accept your money next year too. Show me TDs. You're always topping my list. I don't give a damn how bad your daddy treated you and abused you. If you want a new daddy, just give me a call. I'll adopt you. And got second place.
Got second place. And that's why.
Now that's right. That's why, because you sold your daughter out. Now, Draft Dynasty, I'm still a little salty with you for beating me the way you did. You, Trey, and Matthew, the three of y'all, I'd have been in first place if y'all would have done that little trickery that y'all did. Now, who did I leave out? Oh, Seminole G. Look here, man. We enjoyed having you in. I know you're a pilot too. Well, wait, are you? I don't know. Well, you crashed and burned in the middle of the season, man. And you should have got up off of Caleb Williams a long time ago, bro. But that's all right. You helped us out. We love the material that y'all give us to talk about. Now, I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, but I think I covered every team in the league. The Rittenhouse brothers, our former champions. How could I forget the Rittenhouse brothers? I tell you how. I have to watch the movie Twins with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then I remember the Rittenhouse brothers. Now, I'm going to let them tell y'all which one is Arnold Schwarzenegger and which one is Danny DeVito. But hey, we love the brothers. We love y'all playing in the league, man. And then I think that's it. That's it. I got everybody. Right, Trey?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about other folks throughout the recap. So, HU Bison and your team, my team. Yeah, we did all of that. Yeah, so all good, man.
And I'm not here to win. I'm here to have fun. Really. So if I win the league, that means all y'all suck. Okay, I'm just going to say that too. So don't let me win because all the trash I'm talking, I can't even pay attention to all the stats and everything.
Oh my
God. If I win one season, I'm going to talk about all of y'all for the rest of my life.
It's going to be insufferable. Yeah, it's going to be insufferable. So we'll all galvanize together to make sure that never happens. All right.
Looking forward to seeing y'all all next season. Thank you very much for participating, and we appreciate you. And check us out on YouTube. We ain't hard to find.